Hey everyone, it's Tegest Walker, your go-to Metro Detroit realtor, and today you're in for something special. I'm taking you inside a brand new Craftsman-style bungalow in Detroit's East Village, and it's just steps away from the iconic Indian Village and the buzzworthy Shepherd. If you don't know what the Shepherd is, it's a really cool art center in Detroit. Now, this home it was recently sold, but don't worry, you still have the chance to build your dream home here. Greatwater Homes has more lots available, and yes, you can choose your floor plan and customizations. Now, imagine living in a neighborhood full of rich history and cool art galleries, but with the perks of modern construction and luxury finishes. Sounds like a win to me. Stick around to the end of this video because I'll share with you how you can get started on building your own version of this exact model, the Bel Air, and provide you with some key details on the NEZ tax abatement that could save you thousands. So, let's jump into this home tour. Okay, let's take a look. This is a Craftsman style bungalow. It's 1,513 square feet and it's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. Knock, knock. That's the password to get inside. I don't know, I'm being silly. So you have an open floor plan. This would be your living area, and then you head to the back. This is where you have your dining area and kitchen as well. Now this kitchen, I am really a huge fan of it. I love the green cabinets. It's so different. I love the unique hardware, like the brownish color hardware. I think it's super cool. I really like the color green. My birthday is in May. My birthstone is emerald. Maybe that's a part of the reason why. But honestly, when I walked in, like the kitchen, it just instantly grabbed my eye with those green cabinets. I just love it. And then we're getting another look at the living area. And you see we do have luxury vinyl plank floors. And I do want to point out that you do have a gas range and high-end appliances in the kitchen. Now we are going to take a look at your half bath, so where your guests will go if you were entertaining. And then in terms of laundry, you're actually going to have to be on the first floor, which is convenient because the primary suite is on the first floor as well. And I like the hexagon tile floors. That side door gives you access to the backyard, and then here is a closet. Alrighty, and now we're gonna walk out. I didn't show you everything in the powder. Well, yeah, the half bath is really just a toilet, but hey, I figure you should see it all. If you're looking at it in person, you'll want to see it. So there you go. All right, now let's check out this primary suite. You do have carpet floors, and then you have an ensuite bath with a floating vanity, a dual floating vanity, and then you have a walk-in shower with a frameless shower doors. And then back here is where you are going to have a walk-in closet. And you can see the backyard. On that side, your neighbors are a little bit more spaced out, so you don't see them as much, which I think is really nice. You get a little bit more privacy just because you have additional space back there. So now we are going to head upstairs. And upstairs you will find 2 bedrooms as well as a bathroom. I love the handrails, those wooden handrails. They look really nice. Okay, so we'll take a look at the full bath up here. This one you do get a tub, and then you have your towel going all the way up to the ceiling for this as well. And then you have 2 bedrooms. So you have a bedroom on this side. This is the larger one of the bedrooms upstairs. The one on the other side is a little wonky. It's really cool, but it's not like your typical layout for a bedroom. And now on the other side, you'll notice that your neighbor is a little bit closer. That's a new construction home by Greatwater Homes, and they did try to space it out the windows so they're not like exactly across from each other, just to give you a little bit more privacy. So now this room is kind of cool with the two nooks. I do like the natural lighting that you get in here, and I think it's perfect for a home office. And so as you can see, they're not exactly across from each other, but you can still see if they're diagonal. So if I was living here, I would just put some blinds up just to give myself a little bit more privacy. All right, so that wraps up everything upstairs. And now we will head downstairs into the basement. And so I do want to tell you about the NEZ tax abatement. So this does qualify for it. So with the NEZ tax abatement, you get discount taxes almost up to around 70% off, and that's going to be for about 15 years. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Oh, there is a pantry here as well. So if you need some additional place to store things, you have that as well. But back to the NEZ taxes. 15 years of reduced taxes by almost 70% is definitely going to save you thousands, a lot of money. Just having an NEZ tax abatement, it makes almost anything just a great deal. So now we are checking out the basement. I do like the fact that it's finished. You hardly ever see finished basements in new construction homes. Usually the builder just calls it quit and say, hey, you can do whatever you want to do. But I really do like that they finished it. It's pretty much like a blank canvas. You can still style it, use it however you want to. And then back here you have some room for additional storage if you wanted to, but it's a sump pump back there. But you could put a couple of things back there if you wanted to. And then also now what they didn't finish, this area right here is finished, but they didn't add the half bath, but it is piped where if you wanted to add a half bath, you could. And there is an egress window, so in case of an emergency like a fire, you will be able to get out using that window right there. So they did make use of everything. So here is another area where you can store things at, so you don't have to worry about where am I going to put all this stuff at. And then back here, this is like your mechanical room. So you have a tankless water heater and your furnace. And then this is really for like a lot of storage. This would be the main storage area right here. So now we are going to head back upstairs. We'll check out the outside, and then that'll pretty much be wrapping up our home tour of this home. Again, I just love those green cabinets. Like, oh, so nice. All right, so we're gonna head out using the side door. Now, I would want to take that fence along a little bit further just to have a little bit more privacy. Extend it out a little bit. That's just me though. The backyard, it has a small patio here, not too much to maintain. So I personally like that, but if you want a large space, then you might want to purchase an additional lot when you build yours. But yeah, so this does have an alley, and this is the garage. I love how the lights automatically turn on. So, okay, now tell me that home wasn't gorgeous. From the open concept kitchen to the luxury finishes and spacious layout, it's the perfect blend of historic charm meets modern living. If you're thinking about relocating to Detroit or upgrading to a brand new home, this is your sign. East Village is growing fast, and homes like this, especially with the NEZ tax savings and customization options, don't come around often. Want more information on available lots, floor plans, or what it takes for you to build your own Bel Air? Click the link in my description and schedule a call with me today. I love to help you make Detroit home. And if you like this tour, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future home tours and neighborhood spotlights across Metro Detroit. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.